Hi, this is my YouTube channel. I'm Daniel Yoxheimer. I just got this not too long in delivered in the mail. I ordered this. It's called Fangoria 101 Best Horror Movies you've never seen, and I've actually seen some of them. The first movie featured in this book, Alice, Sweet Alice. I saw that. It had Brooke Shields in it. Um, when she was a kid. It's a twisted little movie. There's a lot of Catholic imagery, um, but yeah, it's pretty messed up. And she wears like a creepy mask, and it's like one of those clear masks you can kind of see through, um, uh, and everything. And I guess here's a little trivia. The director director Alfred Sold before the movie Alice, Sweet Alice, she directed the X-rated Deep Sleep, which got him hauled into court on archaic obscenity charges in New Jersey. Soul pleaded, plea bargained, and the case led to an abandonment of those moral laws. But the director was excommunicated from the Catholic Church, well, I'd imagine so, which inspired Alice's anti religious bent. Um, and the movie was re released as 1980 in 1981 as Holy Terror with a new poster and ad playing up Brooke Shields' role. She had endless love in the theaters at the time. She'd gotten a little more famous. Um, Alone in the Dark. That's the second movie, 1982. Dwight Schultz. Um, oh yeah, the guy from the A Team, and he played Lieutenant Reginald Barclay in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Um, Never saw that one. But Alone in the Dark has, I guess, a character wearing a hockey mask like the Friday the 13th movies. So I haven't really got a chance to actually read this whole book. I just got it. Um, Apt Pupil. I remember that movie. I didn't see it again. Um, it's directed by Brian Singer, who directed The Usual Suspects. Um, okay. I can't go through all these, of course. Let's go in the table of contents to see which ones I've seen and not seen. This is the first edition. Okay, so 2003 when this book came out. And somebody checkmarked the movies I guess they had seen or as um, essentially. So I'm glad I got a used book that has fucking markings in it. That's what I like. You really had to check them off. Anyway, the Beyond the Door, Black Christmas. I've seen Black Christmas. The Boneyard, Brain Damage, Castle Freak, Cemetery Man. I've seen Cemetery Man. Um, I've seen Day of the Dead. I haven't seen The Dentist. The Devil's Backbone. Nope. Event Horizon. Yeah, I've seen that one. The Exorcist 3. I've seen that one. Um, Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. I've seen that one. I Spit on Your Grave. Oh, that's a great movie. 100. No, that's a movie I can talk about. I Spit on Your Grave is a revenge movie. If you want to call it a revenge movie, it's basically about a writer. I think her name is Jennifer Hills. She goes to a cabin um, to write a book that she's working on, and in this rural area, I think in Louisiana. I think she goes from New York City to there, and she subsequently these hillbilly rednecks, whatever you want to call them, um, you know, just torture and rape her essentially, um, and they think she was left for dead. The one character didn't kill her. He was supposed to go in and stab her, and he was this like sort of bumbling idiot type of guy. And turns out, she was still alive. So and the I think it's four guys. Uh, thought she was dead in the meantime, but then they find out she's still alive. And in any case, like she goes and gets revenge on them, like in pretty brutal ways. And just, I think, yeah, she castrates the one guy, and but I mean, they don't. It's not like they show it in the most graphic sort of way like they would now, but um, and the other ones, one of them he hangs. She lures him, thinking he's gonna have sex with her. He hangs her. He hangs him, and um, and the other two guys, one of them she kills with an axe, and the other guy she kills with a motorboat propeller because he's in the water, and basically that's what happens. There is a 2010 remake of this movie, and the revenge sequences are a lot more violent. They're more like the movie Hostel, or um, basically they're just really, I think, because they have a little more of a budget. They had better kind of makeup effects and gore effects that they could use in that movie. So that's why it kind of looked the way that it um, looked a little more intense. And but yeah, that's what they did. Um, but yeah, I Spit on Your Grave is, I would say, a good horror movie. I have a copy of the original, and it's on a lot of streaming platforms. I think it's on Amazon. And there's two sequels to the remake. There's part two and uh, part three, and there's a sequel, a direct sequel from the original movie that has the original actress and someone playing her daughter called "I Spit on Your Grave: Deja Vu." So that's all the info on that. But I did have that's the one movie I had info on that I could talk about. Um, yeah. So this book is 23 years. Was it 2026, 2003? So it's 23 years old. So yeah. Um, yeah, math is not my strong suit. If I got that wrong, urban ghost story. But yeah. Anyway, this is a pretty cool book if you come across it in a used bookstore or online. I think I got this off of Amazon. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit and talk about the movies that I knew something about in this book. And this has been another one of my videos. I'm Daniel Doxheimer. Like and subscribe if you like, and watch my old videos. Oh, uh, they're a little more well made when I had more editing software, so that's why I suggest people go back and watch them anyway. I mean, they're not the greatest videos on YouTube ever made. Of course, they're just, I'm a little more prouder of them um, than what I'm doing now. Okay, but